Hello everybody, it's Nicole and I'm coming today because I have a few projects to show you. We were in a Valentine Swap over at our Facebook group NBC, which is Nothing But Crafts, hosted by Luisa Diaz, and I'll put Luisa's channel and store information in the link below. And in the group we had to do a Valentine Swap, and my partner was Marcia, who is Censuous1 here on YouTube. The items that we had to make was we had to make a altered cupcake, and it had to be hollow inside to put things in it. We also had to alter one of those small frames from Michael's, the 2-inch frames, and we had to make a chunky charm. So this is my first time everything, making everything that was required in the group. And I hope that Marcia likes it. I worked really hard on it, and I'm really happy with the way that things came out. So, Marcia, I hope you like everything. So the first thing is the papers that I used for the cupcake and for the another little thing I made for her. I used this paper here, and it's a really pretty flower paper that's pink. The only thing Marcia asked for me is that everything is pink and pink whites and creams because her craft room is pink and she wanted to display everything in her craft room. So that's the color theme that I went with for everything. And as you can see, it's really pretty paper. And the back is this gingham paper here, and it's kind of like plaid. And what it is it's Lost and Found 2, and it's called Blush Sweet. I don't think it's gonna focus for you, but it's called Blush Sweet Bouquet paper. I love that paper. And then for her card that I made for her, I used this paper here. I used this in the front, and a tag to hang her charm on. I used the back of the paper. And it's also from Lost and Found, and it's called Madison Avenue Sisters Lace Paper. So, and this one is really cool because it has like this sparkly thing on it. So that is what I used for Marcia. And here's a card that I made for her, and it has that lace paper on top, that pretty border, and I just put a Recollections pearl trim here on the top that was gifted to me, and just a really pretty mauve colored flower and some white flowers from downtown LA. And I just used a bunch of pink pearl sprays that I got from downtown, and just a couple of pearls here at the bottom. And it's just a little note that I wrote to her inside. It's just layered with that paper again, and some pink construction paper from that DCWV pack that I showed you not too while ago that I used on my Tallulah Girl project, and just some brown line paper. So that is the card for Marcia. Then this wasn't part of the it wasn't part of the swap, but I wanted to put it in there anyway. And it's just a little charm dangle, not a charm, but like, I don't know, just a little decor item that she can hang up in her room. And since the theme was a Valentine's Day swap, I thought I'd go with love, of course, on a lot of things. I'm trying not to get my hands in there so you can see it good. But it's just made out of Scrabble tiles, and I used some Webster Pages mini storyteller letters. And it just says love, and it just has a little flower here at the top and the bottom. And I just put some little Recollections bling there. And then it's just all covered with snow text. And it has some little beads here at the top. I don't know what the beads are. I got them from Michael's. And then here's that paper again on the back, that blush bouquet paper on the back. And then she can just hang it anywhere she wants. So that's that, and it says love, and I thought it came out really, really cute. I made a few more. I made one for my Christmas tree. I made some decorations for my tree, and then I made something like this, except it says snow. So that's for Marcia. And then here is the altered frame that we had to make, and I'll give you a close-up of it. And this is actually a 2.5-inch frame that I actually got this one from Hobby Lobby instead, but it's the same size requirement that Louisa asked us to do. And it was already white and silver, but I went over it and dabbed some snow text on it just to dull out the silver, because the silver was really prominent on the frame. So I just put some snow text on it to dull down some of the silver again, but I didn't want to cover it up too much, so I wanted it to peek through to make it more shabby. And then I have this cream color organza ribbon, and then I have this crystal bauble here that I got from Tammy, who's SS Crafter 1. And then here is some pink and white pearl sprays that I got from downtown LA. Here is some white, pretty pink hip rosebuds from Wild Orchid Crafts. And then I put some white flowers here that I got from downtown LA. And a pink flower that I got from Elena, who's Ella All About. And then here's the pearl spray that I just entwined throughout the flowers. Throughout the flower and the frame, just to give it a little added extra something in there. And as you see, it goes all the way from the top and comes over to the side of the frame. And then I tucked in some eyelash trim throughout the flower spray here. And inside, she can take this out, as you can see. She can take it out from the back, and she can put in whatever picture she wants. But in the meantime, I just printed out a quote from a Bible scripture about love, and put a little heart bling there from Recollections. And then it has the cream color trim inside the frame. So that's that. So Marcia, I hope you like that. I thought it came out really, really cute. And then we had to make a chunky charm. So this is my very, very first chunky charm that I've ever created. And actually, I'm kind of happy with how it came out for my very first one. I don't know. But here it is. It's my very first chunky charm. I'm trying to get my hand in there. So that's what it looks like. And it comes all the way to the bottom. So there it is. And it has a lot of stuff on it. So I hope it is chunky enough. I really, really like it. Okay, so here's the top, and I just put it on a little, I don't know who this is from, Industrial Chic or not, but it's like a safety pin. And then I just put a little lace bow here on the top, because I'm going to hang it on a tag for her. And then here are the beads. This has a lot of beads here. And here's the M that I put on it for her name on this strand of beads. And here's another set of beads here. And this one has like a butterfly pearl bauble at the bottom. And here's another set of beads that has a heart attached to the bottom. And then here's a little bike, and as you can see, it has hearts on it on the wheel. And here's another set that has a little sun at the bottom. And then oops, here's this little watch here. And it has this little set of dangles hanging from it. And then here's a set. It has another one of the little butterflies with the baubles, the pink beads. And here's a little domino. And then here's a lock and a key. And here's a crown that I put some rhinestones on. And then here's a bead here. And at the bottom of that, it has a little, see if I can get it, says love. It's backwards. Okay, there it goes. It says love on there. And here's this set of beads here. And at the bottom, it has a little blinged out bow at the bottom. So that's what it's just on a long string there, a long chain. And I just put them in different spots. So Marcia, I hope you like your charm. I really like it. I think it came out kind of cute. I don't know if it's chunky enough, but the requirements that it had to have at least 6 dangles on it. So I made sure that it had at least 6, and I just kind of filled in the gaps with things for you. So Marcia, I hope you like your charm. I'm really happy with the way that it came out. I hope you are too. So there's the charm. There. I think it's cute. So, and there goes that. Now the last thing that we had to make was the altar cupcake. And of course we had to put something in it for the recipient. So, and let me move this over just a little bit. So here is the cupcake that I made. I used one of those boxes from Michael's to make this. And here's the top. Let me turn it this way. The top has just a few, let me turn it this way. The top has a few stick pins in it that I made for Marcia. And it just sticks in at the top. And here's the last little stick pin. I didn't make them all elaborate. I just made them really, really simple. The box itself came from Michael's, and it just has some feet in it. And I used that same blush paper again for the bottom with some little pink feet. They don't look pink, but they are pink. And then that same blush paper here for the cupcake wrapper. And then I have a pink, cream color ribbon that I have from my stash that I put all the way around the box. And then it has a pink pearl, flatback pearl trim there that I got from Melanie in a swap or rack. And then here is the one of those Tim Holtz tag charms there that I put, and it says, "Know in your heart you are loved." And then I have a butterfly from Martha Stewart punch, butterfly punch, that I just glossy accented it and put glossy accented it. And then I have a pink pearl bling in the middle. And then those flowers again that I got from Elena, Ella Balabot, and then there's some white cream flowers that I got from downtown LA. And this one was pretty straight, so I had to bend it a little bit just so that it would fit right on top of this pleated paper, because it wouldn't hang right. It was just straight sticking out. So it was pretty hard to bend, but I did get it to bend slightly just so it can fit better to go across the top. This white trim I got from Joann's a long, long time ago, and it was one of those dollar rolls, but I had it for a long time, so I'm glad I was able to use it. Underneath, it's just some pink iridescent pearl trim that I got from Ella Balabot that goes all the way around. And it's a box from Michael's. So you see it just comes off. And inside the box, I just have some pink trim here. That was given to me from Tammy, SS Crafter 1. And then that pink, was it blush, did it say? Yeah, the pink sweet blush bouquet paper inside with the other paper from Lost and Found at the top here. And then the pretty bouquet paper at the bottom. And it just has some pink pearl trim there at the bottom. So I wanted to decorate the inside of the box. And the top of the box is just painted with some white acrylic paint. So that's what the box looks like from the bottom. And of course, you have to put something inside. So she'll have some goodies inside of there. And then here is the top of the cupcake part, and it's just a big styrofoam ball, and underneath the lace is covered with that pink blush paper, and again inside it has that pretty paper, flower paper with some trim, the pink trim again inside, and at the top it just has some pink rosette trim, the mini rosette trim that I got from Hobby Lobby. And then I have a pink that I just cut out from the paper. I made really good use of that paper. I want you guys to know that paper went a long way for me. So I used the large monarch butterfly punch from Martha Stewart and just glossy accented it and put some pink flatback pearls in there. And then it's just covered with that pink rosette mini trim from Hobby Lobby. And then all I did was get some pearl stick pins, and I just stuck them randomly. So Marcia, I know you have the baby at home, so if you want, you can go back and put some glue in there and stick them in there again so it can't pull out, but I didn't do that. But you can if you want. So it's just some pink. It's just a bunch of stick pins that's stuck all over it, just to add a little something extra. And again, that eyelash trim from Elena that I just stuck in random places, just to make it a little bit more shabbier, and just to add a little something extra. Something so minute, but it does add a little extra to the cupcake, just to give it something, some interactiveness. You could touch it and stuff. So that is the cupcake, and it just goes back on the top. And I got a good tip from somebody on YouTube, and I want to say, I think it was Nurse Tara, because once you put all the paper and things on your box, and paint it, you know, it gets really hard to open up the top. So all I did was, and from that person, I think it was Nurse Tara, and if it wasn't, thank you whoever it was for the tip. I just got some candle wax from my tea light candle, and I just took it and rubbed it all the way around the top so it could be a little waxy. And that just made it so much easier to get this top off and on, the cupcake. So I thought it was a great tip. So I'll pass that along to you guys. So whoever made that, whoever came up with that, thank you very, very much, because it did make it so much easier to get the top of it off and on the cupcake. So I will be doing that again, because I will be making some more of these cupcakes for someone. So that is all the items that I made for the swap. And let me get them out here for you guys. You can see them. And her little love there. And her gorgeous little charm. Well, I think it's gorgeous. I'm sure she'll probably think it's gorgeous too. I worked hard on it. So that is everything that I've made for Marcia. So Marcia, I really hope that you like it. I had a lot of fun with this swap, and I hope you had fun too. And sorry about that. I'm trying to hold the camera up so you can get a better look at it. So I hope that you like it. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to Marcia, Censuous1. Thank you guys. Bye.